The ZTE Axon 7 has surprisingly garnered lots of interest compared to previous ZTE models. Looking at the way ZTE has packaged and designed the device, it isn't so much of a wonder anymore that this is indeed ZTE's premium flagship. But how does the Axon 7 perform despite its good looks? Alicia from KLGadgetTV here, and this is the full review of the ZTE Axon 7. As mentioned in our unboxing and first look video, the ZTE Axon 7 looks great. Its edges are smooth and rounded that it is a pleasure just holding it in hand. However, because it is so smooth, it can get pretty dangerous since it might just jump out of your hands. Since I was extra careful when putting it in my pocket or bag, so far I have not dropped it. Of course, with the free casing that comes with the device, it doesn't feel as dangerous. Placebo effect maybe. Now, not only is the Axon 7 pretty to see and hold, the design is quite practical as well. Most of us tend to use our devices with one hand most of the time, so the placement of the power and volume rocker on one side is pretty convenient and easy to reach. The home, back and system tray touch buttons are also easy to reach since they are placed quite close to each other. However, with the lack of backlight and haptic feedback, it is quite hard to use in dimly lit places and you will need to sort of memorize where the buttons are to get it right. I do like the fact that you can customize these buttons though, so you can decide which configuration suits you best, whether you are left or right-handed. As a daily driver, honestly, I have to say I didn't really warm up to it at first. However, after a while, I found the Axon 7 quite nice to use. It performed decently without choking up, whether it was gaming, movies, music or daily multitasking tasks. GPS signal was stable that playing Pokemon Go wasn't a problem. Battery life was good and charging was fast. It doesn't overheat too much either, so generally the performance of the Axon 7 is quite satisfactory. Speaking of gaming and movies, looking at how the ZTE Axon 7 has two front-facing speakers, I expected the sound quality to be good. Well, these Dolby Atmos speakers exceeded my expectations, offering very loud and clear sound. The treble is quite high, though you can still hear the bass. I would have preferred a more balanced sound output, but so far this is by far the best speakers on a phone found in the market. In fact, it is better than a HTC, the brand that made front speakers a norm until recently. So generally, the Axon 7 is quite a decent phone and could be well worth your money if it didn't have these two annoying issues. Firstly, the interface. The Axon 7 comes with Android Marshmallow out of the box and features ZTE's own Mi Favor UI. Now, the problem with this UI is that it looks very unfinished. The icons are a little bit too large and skinning imperfect, and customization options for widgets are limited that some widgets can't even be resized. Granted that you can install a custom launcher, like how we did in our previous App Quickie video, but I think ZTE should polish up their own UI since not everyone wants to go through all the trouble to install a third-party launcher. The only thing I liked the most from Mi Favor is Mi Pop. Yes, it does look like the iOS touchscreen home button, but with Mi Pop, you can customize each icon to a few preset functions. Quite handy when using the device on one hand. Secondly, the camera. For the price you're paying, you would expect a good camera if not the best. To be fair, the camera performance in the day and in well-lit places is quite decent, offering well-saturated photos and clarity. It is only in dimly lit places where it kind of stutters. If you take photos indoors, the camera isn't too bad, but if you're planning to do shots in a club or let's say a really dim room, the photos become really grainy. The beautify feature for the camera was also a little bit disappointing as the only thing it does, it gives your face sort of a bloom effect. Overall, the ZTE's Axon 7 is a decent phone that looks really good. However, ZTE should look into improving software and publishing the update to current Axon 7 users. These issues are not deal breakers, but it would have been the perfect mid-range phone if it wasn't for them. Hey guys, thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed the review of the ZTE Axon 7. So after the review, what do you really think of it? Like for me, the only thing I really didn't like was the camera. But other than that, I think it's a really pretty looking phone. So anyway, if you like this kind of videos, don't forget to subscribe to our channel over here and follow us on social media right down here. So till the next video, this is Alicia signing off. Bye!